Alright, what is up everybody? Brendan Mania here. Sorry this is a late video. I normally do these on Saturday, but my girlfriend was over and she probably would have broke up with me if she if she knew how much I was spending on these cards. Now, like I say every video, or if you're new and you never heard it before, don't worry. You have to be smart. It's just like the stocks, which I've also done. You can't invest more than you're willing to lose. So I might spend a lot, and you guys might think I'm crazy for the amounts that I spend, but just keep in mind that it does not financially burden or cripple or hurt me in any way. Um, these cards could become worthless tomorrow, and I'll still be perfectly fine. And I'll probably just end up keeping them if that ever happens, but you can't go into this hoping that they're gonna skyrocket in price. So if the price seems good, buy it. If it's good for you, buy it. You know, maybe some people think it's a high price, but if you can afford it, do it. And that's what I do. And some of these I get for a steal, like this Volkanovski PSA 9 Auto 10. I got that for $76. Or this Rose Gem Mint 10 Autograph Champion. I got that for $80 or something like that. So anyway, let's get this started. We're about a minute and a half in here. My purchases for this week. So I like these global icon cards. So I saw this up for sale and I went ahead and got it. It is the Kamaru Usman Gold Global Icon. I'm sorry about the lighting in here, by the way. It's I can't figure out how to get that thing off to change one of the light bulbs that's out. Eventually I'll have a better setup than where I am right now, but hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. So this is numbered 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna get all the cards that I buy graded. It doesn't matter if I think they're 9s or 10s or whatever. I'm gonna get them all graded. And if I get any 10s, I'll probably keep them. And if not, I'll try and sell them. This will not get a 10. I forget why. But when I was looking at it outside the case, I saw some stuff. Maybe it's that down there in the corner. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I looked at this, but what is that? Is that on the case? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I thought this was a cool card, so I ended up getting this for $51. Usually I see the golds that aren't autos sell for about 50 bucks. There's 2 of these for sale right now for $130. You know, maybe they're in better condition. I have no idea, but so one thing I want to bring up, I know a lot of you guys like the grading card company SGC, and you know, it might be considered the 3rd or 4th best company after or before CGC, but I honestly don't think it's a good company. It might be cheaper than PSA, which might be why you guys are sending it to them. It might be faster turnaround times, but let me just tell you, I'm pretty sure PSA is caught up on their backlog that they shut down for. That's why they're offering the $22 bulk deal. Pretty sure they're caught up. People are saying that they're only waiting like 3 months at the longest for some of their stuff. I'm just throwing that out there. It might be more expensive per card, but if you look at like this card, for example, so there was a 9.5 SGC version of this sold for $52. A 9.5. I got this for $51 ungraded. And then there's another ungraded that sold for $86. So to me, what that looks like is SGC either devalues the card or people just don't want it. Honestly, I would have bought it for $52 and then broke it out of the case. And that will be my plan if I ever... What's going on with my camera here? Camera's freaking out. What's happening? I honestly don't know what's going on here. You gonna focus back to Earth here? Camera. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but anyway, so yeah, I don't like SGC. If you want your money's worth, for grading a card, go with PSA or even Beckett if you think you have a good card, but I would go with PSA. That's the only graded company I usually buy from. Anyway, enough about that one card. So now we got a Brian Ortega Gold Disco Prism autographed card. I got this for $91. There's 2 up for sale right now for about 124 bucks. And one of these sold. It was a best offer of 109. I don't know what it actually sold for. This one is numbered 9 out of 10. Alright, well that big white thing is inside this plastic case. That's not on the card. I can't remember if I saw anything wrong with this one. I do inspect them. And you know, some of the stuff I might be able to just wipe off. I'm going to clean them all before I send them into PSA. Not with like liquids or anything. You literally just blow on the card and wipe it with the cloth. You want to do that before you send your cards out because PSA will not clean anything for you and they will take points off for stuff like fingerprints. So here we have Beneil Dariush. I forget, he's on like, what is he on, a 7 win streak or something? Or 5 or 7, and what did he just beat Tony or something recently? I get some people confused. I think that's this guy though. But I'm going to get this one graded. Well, no, obviously all the golds I'm getting graded. I don't care what they come back as. But this one, I was not happy with this one. Let's see if I can show you guys why. Alright, so you see the up and down right here. You see this up and down. Wait, where is it? Right there. You see those up and down, like, I don't even know what to call those, print lines? That's on the card. That is not on the case or the plastic. And there's more, like, they might be covered by this middle thing, but that is on the card. If I can get a good angle here. It's too hard in the plastic. There's you can see a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what happened to this card. I was not happy whatsoever. If I grade this card, it's probably going to get a very low grade because of that. Like, it's crazy. It's like Wolverine had like 20 claws and just scratched the back of this card. Which is very unfortunate. This will probably get a very low grade. I'm still going to grade it. Because why not? But, you know, that's very unfortunate. So I got that for $92.48. The Flash sold for $51, which is the middle version, I guess. There's another Flash listed for 200 bucks right now. Now we got a Rashad Evans. I guess this is the standard gold prism. Like, this is what I would consider to be like the lowest tier. This one is numbered 8 out of 10. It's in better condition than that Dariush, but I think everything I have is better condition than that thing. But I think I did see a flaw on this one too. I'm not expecting a lot of 10s when I send these in to get graded, but you know, a 9 is good enough for me. And if I get 7s or 8s, I'm sure there's collectors out there that would like them just because they're gold. I bought this for 50 bucks. He was asking for 75, and I sent 50, and he accepted it. There's one listed for 100 bucks, and one sold for 50, or they're selling around 50. So my offer was pretty good offer, you know. So now we have a DC Daniel Cormier, or you know, DC also stands for double champ. So we've got the double champ. This is from the Chronicles, the newest box, which are really cheap. Apparently they're only like 160 bucks if you want to buy one of those. I got this for $69. So this one's a little weird. There's one listed for 100 bucks. There was 2 that sold. So the number 1 out of 10 card sold for $141.20. And the number 6 was listed for $600, and it sold, I don't know what it sold. It sold for best offer. This one's number 4. I just thought that was kind of crazy that a couple of these sold for that much. You see that silver, like, circle looking thing is actually part of the card. I know it looks like a hair or something, but it's actually part of the card. I think I might have seen like a little dimple on this card somewhere. So, you know, I'm expecting like a 9. But even so, yeah, there it is at the top. You see it? A little dimple in the light. Well, it's kind of sad that a lot of these cards won't be getting 10s because of manufacturing errors. But it is what it is. You know, it's a risk. When you buy these cards ungraded, it's always a risk. You just got to keep that in mind. A lot of times people are selling them ungraded because they know they're not going to get the grade they want. But, so this is a BJ Penn. This is the Flash Gold Prism. What I would consider the second best, I guess. I bought this for $100. That was actually my max bid. And someone must have bid $100 and it gave it to me. The last one sold for $80. You know, people like to bid me up, I guess. I usually get the most expensive out of all the sales, but this is numbered 7 out of 10. And as usual, I believe I saw a print line going down the middle of this card. I don't know if there's any way for me to get the light to reflect that. Those are on the sleeve that the card is in. I don't know. There is a. Was that it? I don't know. There is a print line on this card. So again, expecting a 9 at best. All right, here we go. We have a Cain Velasquez Disco Prism, the top prism. I don't know. You know, it's funny. Back in the Pokemon days, people used to hate the cards that were like all shiny like this one, and somehow everything changed, and now people love the shinier it is, the more people love it, and that was the opposite before. So I would consider this one to be the best of the 3 gold prisms because it is the shiniest, which is funny to think about. But I paid $71.05 for this card. There's one listed for $150. The last one sold for $75, and there was a $90 one that sold for best offer. I'm pretty sure, isn't this guy like in trouble for shooting at someone that like sexually assaulted his relative or something? Is that Cain? I'm pretty sure that's Cain Velasquez, right? Isn't he like in the process of going to prison for life? Like I don't know. Somehow his cards are holding value. I know everyone says they would do the same, but I wouldn't think that someone going through that kind of thing would be so expensive or hold value. But hey, I mean, I guess it could be worse. But at one point, he was considered the best of all time in heavyweight, so I don't know. I'm just surprised his cards are still selling for that much with the trouble that he's in. But I guess it's not like a bad kind of trouble in people's eyes, so, you know, whatever. But here we have a Bilal Muhammad regular gold prism. I believe I saw some flaw with this card too. And again, I looked at these when I got them, and I don't make the video till the end of the week, so I don't remember what it was. This is numbered 5 out of 10. All I know is I will be grading all of these, and if the autos look good, I will be having the autos graded on all of them. And some of my cards I even want to send back to have the autos graded. Like I want to do it for all of them, but I don't know if I will. But because why not? Why not grade the auto too? Sometimes it can make it more valuable. Like this 9 Volkanovski with a 10 auto, that makes it better than just a regular 9, in my eyes anyway. So this card last sold for $68 and then $92. So I must not have been paying attention when the 62 one was going on, but who knows? I was probably watching something else. All right, now here we have a Royce Gracie, the godfather of MMA. This is another Chronicles autograph. Not as cool looking to me, but it is a gold, so. This one's numbered 4 out of 10. I don't remember the condition of this. I think this one was alright. I would hope that the cards that are newer, like this is the newest set, would be in good condition. Hopefully by now people know to sleeve them right away. But you never know. I got this for $73. They sell, not this specific one, because it's hard to find this one, but golds in general sell anywhere from the lowest I saw was $47 to the highest I saw was $200. So, you know, it depends on who else wants it, I guess. This is one that I will probably grade the auto because, I don't know, that Y looks kind of funky, but I don't know, I'll still do it. It might not be a 10 auto, but whatever. 10-10 is the dream, and I have a good 10-10 card coming. Alright, this guy, some of you might not know who this even is, but this is Gegard Mousasi. This is a patch auto, numbered of 200. So this was listed at $99.99, but the person selling it from Canada sent me an offer of $49.99, so I accepted it. I bought it for $49.99 from 2014. What really drew me to this card was the patch. So there's 200 of these, but there's only 3 that have the UFC logo on it. And I've seen other versions of this card and they just have red, like just blank red, which is not as desirable. And you always want a cool looking patch. So if you guys don't know, this guy, he's never considered for the top 10 or whatever. But he's not in the UFC right now. He's in Bellator, I believe, and his record is 49 wins and 8 losses. And he's a 2-time Bellator champion. I believe he lost his last fight, but still, 49 and 8, and people don't even know who he is. He was in the UFC. His record in the UFC was like 9 wins and 3 losses or something. I don't believe he was champion in the UFC. I know he got knocked out by Uriah Hall once by some crazy spin kick. Like Uriah Hall was getting destroyed and hit him with the kick. And then they rematched, and Gegard Mousasi just whooped his ass. And he's like, see, that's what was happening in the first fight, and it happened again. Hopefully the same will happen with Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards. But, because I have way more invested in Kamaru Usman than I do in Leon. But, yeah, this is a cool card. I bought this, like I said, for $49.99. The ask was $99.99. This person originally bought this card for $13. So he still made a profit on it, even selling it to me so cheap. The other one, I saw one that was graded by BGS. It was an 8.5 and it was listed for $80. But it had a patch that was just red. So I'm going to send this to PSA. Have the autograph graded because that looks like a nice auto. And that's a nice patch. Regardless of what grade it gets, the front looks clean and that patch looks nice. And I'm probably just going to keep it. But if I were to sell it, I'm sure any Gegard Mousasi fans would love that patch. So speaking of patches, I got another Rashad Evans. I always like to pick up the Hall of Famers. So this is a 2-color patch autograph gold. That's a nice auto. All his autos are nice. I feel like all his autos are 10s. But, and this is in a magnet case. It came that way. I haven't attempted to open this yet, but if you know, can you please comment? Does this just pop open? Like, if I just pulled on it, would it pop open? Because I've never opened one of these, and I'm going to take it out of here when I send it to get graded. So this one is numbered, what is it, 3 out of 10? Yeah, 3 out of 10. I believe this card looked good. It should, hopefully, being in this case and all. Oh, wait, no, there was something. It's right, is it right there? Is that on the... It's focusing too much on the cards in the background. There might be something right there. Hold on, let me look at it with my actual eyes real quick. Yeah, that does look like it's on the card. Maybe I can wipe that off. Like I said, wiping it with the cloth doesn't hurt the card. you just don't want to scratch it with something else. So if you can wipe a stain off like that, that'll raise the grade. But this is a nice 2-color patch. I think they're all 2-color patches, to be honest. I've only seen a couple other ones of this. So 2 of these are already graded by PSA. They're both 9s that I saw on eBay anyway. And they have 10 autos. Like I said, his auto looks clean all the time. He's a good autograph. The first one sold for $82, and the other one was listed for $260, and it sold for a best offer. So I'm going to hope that this card can get the first 10. And if not, it'll probably be another 9, like the rest of them. So we'll have to find out. Alright, here we have a Dan Severn Disco Prism. Also in one of these magnet cases, which I hope it just pops open. I don't know. I haven't messed with it yet. I don't want to take it out until I go to send them in. Is that on the card? Let me look with my eyes real quick. I don't know. I think this one was clean looking. I can't remember if I saw any blemishes on this one. Maybe... Oh, I don't know. Looks good right now. I'd have to inspect it a little more. Regardless, I'm going to send them in. Even if it were to get a super low grade, they are gold at a 10. So, I mean, it'll still hold value, especially if the front looks nice. This is number 3 out of 10. Alright, so I got another thing about this card. So I got this card for $74.69. And again, guys, I don't want to just bash SGC. I know a lot of people love SGC. You send all their cards to SGC. But there was an SGC. It was a 10/9.5. So I think that means the auto was a 10 and the grade was a 9.5. Sold for $69. This same card. Not this number, but the same exact card. And just today, there was another SGC 10/9.5, so auto 10, card 9.5, sold for $81. And the only reason it sold for $81 is because I bid $80 on it. And what I was going to plan on doing if I won it is I was going to crack it open and send it to PSA. Because I believe SGC actually devalues the card. There are some grading companies that haven't proven themselves, and I see it all the time on eBay. SGC will never sell for what PSA or Beckett sells for. I mean, maybe down the line it'll become like an actual contender, and people will value it, and then anyone collecting it now, you know, they'll be sitting pretty if that ever happens. But that's like best case scenario. To me, PSA and Beckett are gonna forever rule. CGC is mostly for like Marvel stuff. A lot of people like the Marvel community loves CGC for some reason. But yeah, so this card, ungraded, is more valuable to me than a SGC graded one. And that's not just this specific card. I see that a lot. People expect because it's a 10/10 SGC that it's going to sell for a ton of money, but that's not the case. I hate to break it to you guys, but no one would choose a 10/10 SGC over probably even a PSA 9. A 9 PSA is probably more valuable than a 10 SGC. And I mean, you guys can disagree all you want, but I see it all the time on eBay. But that's enough about that. So here we have a Leaf Art of Sport, number 27/40 GSP autograph. This one I will not be grading the auto because it's cut off at the top and probably at the bottom. So I do not want to grade that because it will probably not get a 10 because it's cut off. So this card I paid $102.50. It last sold for $60 and $65. And there's some other lower number versions of this card, like I saw out of 5 and out of 15 and out of 25. They go for around 100 to 120. I liked this one because of the gold border. I thought it looked cool. It is in this leaf case. Apparently the seal has never been broken, so I'm hoping it gets a 10. Because the seal has not been broken. I hope it's not getting damaged inside here. But this is also one of those cases where I'm hoping it just pops open. Because I'm going to need to pop this out of here. I will be the one to break this out of the seal and grade it. I do not plan on leaving it in here. Yeah, I like the way this one looks. It's like an artwork. It's got the nice gold border. The lower number ones had like ugly borders. And I actually didn't even know they were there because this was the only one up for auction. But anyway, back to PSA we go. I got a Frankie Edgar. People's favorite here. Gold refractor. On-card autograph. I actually didn't even know this is numbered to 50 until I bought it. This is number 14 of 50. I had no idea. No idea. But I was just looking for autographs. This was on card. I got this for $100. There's two other ones that sold after this. One sold for $150 and one was listed for $250 and it sold for best offer. And I believe the same person that sold me this for $100 sold the next one for the $250 best offer, which I thought was kind of weird that he would sell this one for so cheap and then the other one for over twice as much. So I don't know, maybe he realized he messed up. I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, I thought it was cool. Like I said, some people have been telling me to get these chrome autographs, so there's another one. And I forgot, I think this was a pop 3. I forgot to look. I'm pretty sure it's a pop 3. And the other two sold for the prices that I just told you. So, and the last card is BGS. It is Dan Severn. Now this got a 9.5. Centering 9.5, edges, corners 9.5, surface 10. If I sent this to PSA, it'd probably get a 10, but I don't really care too much to do that. This is also an on-card autograph. This is an old card, I believe. What year did this? 2017. And the reason, honestly, what is that? Smudge on my case. The reason that I bought this was because it was $40. I bought this for $40. I don't know, everyone is so into these Prism that they just didn't care that this was on here, a 9.5, 10 for $40. So I scooped it up because $40 is like nothing. Although these cards only go for like $3 ungraded, so it is what it is. But I thought it was cool, so I added it to my collection. Alright, so for weekly, the total I spent a lot less than last time. This time I spent $1,088.48. So I don't know what that brings my total to. I believe I've spent anywhere like $7,000 or under a little bit. I believe is what I spent total so far. And that's including some of the other cards I don't have yet. I'm trying to buy less and only go for specific things right now, but it depends on what comes up for auction. So I have about 5 or 6 cards on the way. They're gonna be a while because some of them are one's from Australia. I got one where the guy's not gonna be back till Saturday, which it's Sunday, so I gotta wait a whole week just for him to come back and then mail it, so it'll come back eventually. But and I did get some good ones. I got some good ones, and I got them for very cheap compared to what they were asking. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys maybe next week. I mean, it's getting to the point where I don't have a lot coming in anymore. Like I said, I think I got 5 or 6 cards coming, and I don't know if they're coming this week or next week or the week after. So I'll do my best, and if I don't order a bunch of cards, I might start buying boxes and doing breaks. just personal breaks, so I don't like to sell any of my stuff, but I will be probably relisting some of these cards that I bought. Like, I know a lot of people are interested in the Israel Adesanya BGS 9. I'll probably be listing that, and the Chael Sonnen autograph, I'll probably be listing that. And, when I get all these graded, I'll probably be listing some of these, so we'll see. Try to make some money back and keep all the ones that I like. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll keep you posted. I do have an Instagram now. It's Brendan_Mania_on_YT. So Brendan Mania on YouTube. Yeah, so I upload my main videos here and then pictures there and with some random posts every now and then. But I've taken up enough of you guys' time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you maybe next week.